Are you planning a trip abroad and want to know which countries are not so friendly to tourists? You're in the right place. Knowing which nations can be unwelcoming before you travel can help you avoid potential problems and make your trip more enjoyable. So let us dive into this list of the top 10 most unwelcoming countries for tourists and see what tips we have to stay safe and get through these nations without a hitch. Number 10. Indonesia. Indonesia is a beautiful country with stunning beaches and friendly locals, but there are some things that you need to be aware of if you plan to visit. Petty crimes such as pickpocketing and scams are common, especially in tourist areas. It is also important to remember that Indonesia is a Muslim-majority country, and that affects both their lifestyle and culture. For example, during Ramadan, when Muslims fast from sunrise to sunset, it's important to respect their traditions by not eating, drinking, or smoking in public during this time. And while you may be able to purchase alcohol at some stores, it's illegal to consume it in public. On the plus side, Indonesians are generally very polite and respectful towards other cultures. So do you much about being judged for your own personal choices while visiting the country? Just be sure to do your research ahead of time so you know how to behave respectfully in different situations. Number 9. Israel. Israel is an amazing destination full of history and culture. However, due to its ongoing conflict with Palestine, it can be difficult for tourists to feel welcomed there. As a visitor, it's important to be aware of the potential dangers and take necessary precautions. Firstly, it's best to stick to popular tourist destinations and avoid any political rallies or demonstrations. Secondly, always stay up to date on current events and follow the advice of local authorities. Lastly, keep a low profile and dress conservatively, as this will help reduce any unwanted attention. If you're planning a trip to Israel, just remember that although it may not be the most welcoming country, it is still possible to have a safe and enjoyable experience with proper preparation and respect for local customs. Number 8. Egypt. Although Egypt has been a dream destination for many travelers, unfortunately, it has been less welcoming to tourists in recent years. With reports of harassment, pickpocketing, and even scams, visitors should take caution when exploring the country. The Egyptian people are known for their hospitality and generosity, but it's important to be aware of those who may take advantage of tourists. To stay safe, it's recommended to dress modestly, avoid displaying expensive items, and be cautious when exchanging money. It is also wise to use registered tour guides and reputable companies for excursions, as they can help navigate the country safely. Despite these challenges, Egypt remains an incredible destination with ancient wonders that are worth exploring. By taking necessary precautions and respecting local customs, tourists can still have a memorable experience in this fascinating country. Number 7. Bangladesh. Although Bangladesh is a beautiful country with a rich culture and history, it's important to be aware of its less welcoming aspects before traveling there. From poverty and overcrowding to political instability and religious tensions, it's crucial to understand the challenges that this nation faces. Furthermore, natural disasters such as floods and cyclones can occur unexpectedly and pose risks to tourists. In order to ensure a safe and enjoyable trip, it's recommended to research thoroughly, plan ahead, and take necessary precautions. This includes staying in well-populated areas, avoiding public transportation during peak hours, and dressing modestly. By taking these steps, visitors can minimize potential dangers and appreciate the beauty of Bangladesh while staying informed and prepared. Number 6. India. India is a vibrant and colorful country full of culture and history. However, it can be quite challenging for first-time visitors due to its chaotic streets and overwhelming sights, sounds, and smells. From pollution and poverty to noise and crowds, India can be quite a shock to the system for someone who's not prepared for it. Additionally, issues such as scams, pickpocketing, and overcharging are common and can make navigating the country even more stressful. However, with proper research and planning, it's possible to have a safe and enjoyable experience in India. By understanding the challenges and taking necessary precautions such as dressing modestly, avoiding certain areas, and bartering for goods and services, tourists can minimize potential problems and immerse themselves in the beauty and wonder of this fascinating country. Number 5. Russia. Russia is a vast and stunning country with a rich history and culture. However, it's essential to be aware of its complexities before traveling there. One significant challenge is the language barrier, as English is not widely spoken outside of major cities. This can make communication difficult and lead to misunderstandings. Additionally, the political climate between Russia and the West has become increasingly strained in recent years, making it important to be cautious when discussing certain topics with locals. Moreover, safety concerns, such as petty theft and scams, are prevalent in tourist areas. To ensure a smooth travel experience, it's crucial to learn basic Russian phrases, avoid controversial topics, and take necessary precautions to protect against theft. By doing so, tourists can navigate Russia's complexities and enjoy its beauty while staying safe and informed. Number 4. Cuba. While Cuba is a beautiful island with a rich history and culture, it's important to be aware of the potential downsides before visiting. One major issue is the lack of reliable infrastructure such as internet access and transportation. Additionally, the political climate and regulations can be restrictive, limiting freedom of movement and speech. Furthermore, economic disparities and limited access to basic goods and services can impact the overall travel experience. Natural disasters such as hurricanes are also a concern, posing risks to both tourists and locals alike. However, despite these challenges, Cuba still offers a unique and unforgettable experience for travelers willing to embrace the unexpected. By researching thoroughly, planning ahead, and being flexible, visitors can minimize potential problems and enjoy the beauty of this Caribbean island while supporting its people and economy. Number 3. China. Traveling to China can be a truly unique and unforgettable experience, but it's important to be aware of the potential drawbacks before planning a trip. One major issue is the strict regulations and censorship that are imposed on tourists. This can include restrictions on movement, internet access, and even conversations with locals. Additionally, the language barrier can make it challenging to communicate and navigate the country. It is also important to note that air pollution and overcrowding in major cities can impact the quality of the travel experience. However, with proper research and preparation, it's possible to mitigate these issues and enjoy all that China has to offer. By learning basic Mandarin phrases, utilizing translation apps, and staying informed on current regulations, tourists can navigate the country's challenges and immerse themselves in its rich culture and history. Number 2. Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a country with a rich history, culture, and religion. However, it's essential to be aware of the potential challenges before visiting. As a Muslim-majority nation, Saudi Arabia has strict laws and customs that non-Muslims must adhere to. This includes dress codes, prayer times, and restrictions on certain activities such as alcohol consumption. Additionally, the hot desert climate and limited access to water resources can make outdoor activities uncomfortable and challenging. Despite these challenges, Saudi Arabia offers a unique travel experience for those who are prepared and respectful of local customs. By researching thoroughly, planning ahead, and being flexible, tourists can minimize potential problems and enjoy the beauty and wonder of this fascinating country. Number 1. North Korea. North Korea is a country shrouded in mystery, and it is no surprise that many people want to visit this isolated nation. However, it's important to be aware of the potential downsides before traveling there. As one of the most secretive countries in the world, North Korea has strict regulations and guidelines for tourists. This includes a mandatory tour guide, restricted areas off limits to visitors, and censorship of media and communication. Additionally, the country's poor human rights record and history of political imprisonment raise ethical concerns for travelers. However, despite these challenges, some tourists still choose to visit North Korea to experience its unique culture and history. By understanding the limitations and risks involved, travelers can make an informed decision about whether visiting North Korea is right for them. Whether you're planning to explore ancient ruins, wander through bustling cities, or relax on pristine beaches, there's something for everyone. Just remember to research your destination thoroughly, plan ahead, and be prepared for unexpected challenges. And with that, we wrap up our list of the 10 most unwelcoming countries for tourists. We hope you found this video helpful and that it'll help you plan your next adventure. Remember, each country has its own unique culture and challenges, and it's important to be aware of them before traveling. Don't let these challenges deter you from exploring the world. Stay curious, keep learning, and be open to new experiences. And if you have any thoughts, suggestions, or experiences of your own, please feel free to share them with us in the comments below. Thanks for joining us on this journey around the globe, and we wish you all the best for your future travels. See you next time.